everybody. How's it going? We're outside. Sorry if you see my nose. I have had the worst allergies the last couple days. Hay fever, my face just running, so my nose is raw. It looks gross. I'm sorry. Can't do nothing about it. But I put the pretty view of the trees and sky. I'm out in nature, getting grounded and centered and calm. Let's get into a love reading. Let's start with some astrology. Hopefully you can hear me okay, because you guys are in my fucking shoe. I forgot my phone stand thing. And I painted my nails. I did my nails. Super pretty. Took my time. One day, guys. Not even a whole day. Check that. I'm so mad. That Virgo in me like, oh, no, it just messes it all up. I'm just going to hit it with more blue later. I'm not redoing it. We have Sun and Taurus. Happy birthday, Tauruses, by the way. It's your season. Trying to be practical about this love situation. Ooh, Moon in Cancer. Belonging. Some of you are trying to be practical about your feelings here. Some of you are trying to be practical about, I don't know why I heard dividing assets. Oh dear. But most of you, I just feel like you're trying to be practical with your feelings. Sun and Gemini, communications. You're gearing up to communicate, or someone is gearing up to communicate to you. It could be trying to communicate about traveling towards each other. Maybe this is a long distance love thing. Or you're feeling distant in this relationship. Anything else? Moon in Leo. So, and then eclipse in Virgo is popping. So a lot of earth here with Taurus and Virgo. We have water, Cancer, Gemini, air, Leo, fire. So all elements are represented here. This could be your sign, your person's sign, but I like to focus on energy. So with me, with Taurus, always talks about like family commitment, somebody you're living with, or trying to establish a more deepened connection, trying to be practical about how you're making this work, especially if there's a lot of traveling back and forth, like how do we make this work, especially if you're from different places. Or it doesn't have to be a physical distance, it could just be a distance, a gap in your relationship where you're not communicating and vibing. My goodness. Must be bike racing going on. But with this heroism, with this moon in Leo, I do feel the energy of wanting to save the day or save this connection in some way. Reorganization, again, is that element of I need to assess and get my thoughts in order. Maybe to gear up to say something, or to gear up to take some kind of action. So let's continue with some numerology and see what is going on with your connection. Why I was pulled to do this love reading. Let's see. Poor, lack mentality, broke, not feeling good enough, not trying to better themselves, stuck energy. I think some of you are gearing up to break up with somebody here. And this is like your whole complaint. Things aren't getting better. They're not putting in the work, or they're just being very stubborn or difficult, or they're just very manipulative or verbally abusive, always making you feel like you're behind them in some way. They could have taken your money, just making you feel like nobody would want you but them. This could be past energy. You could already be broken up with this person. This could be something you're healing from. But for some of you, this is, I feel like I'm not good enough for you. Like this person you're gearing up to maybe express feelings to, it could be representative of you put this person up on a pedestal, so you don't really know how to come forward. You don't feel like you have anything to offer. But with seven talks about luck. I think you want to change your luck, you want to change your situation, and you're just in that process of making a plan on how to do that. Reluctance, refusal to acknowledge the truth, withdrawal, possible communication difficulties. Yeah, there's that communication. Like, you're just at the, some of you are in this relationship and it's like a complete stalemate. Maybe you have kids, maybe you have a business together, maybe there's reasons you could be a public couple of some kind, just like saving face here, but there is a very deep divide in this connection, and you're both either ignoring it and not accepting it. This down here is popping to me. I'm not even using this deck. It's also a 7, talks about community. So I think maybe you don't want to acknowledge to the community, or you're gearing up to speak your truth about a public thing closing out here. But there is this refusal to deal with it. Just don't want to deal with it. You could be shoving work at yourself so that you don't have to come home and deal with this. You could be ghosting or blocking someone because you don't know how to communicate that you're unhappy. Coming forward, determined, making moves. Okay, so maybe for some of you with 2 7s, you've been reluctant to go towards someone because you feel this lack. You feel like you're not confident enough, or you don't have enough to offer. That's changing. With this reluctance, this is you kind of facing your fears, dealing with your dark night of the soul, so that you can come forward and be like, hey, I like you, or hey, this is what I want. And for others of you, you're determined to get out of this stalemate, this fakeness, this I just don't feel like you work well together. It's not going well. It hasn't for some time. Not allowing others to pressure you, but don't know where to go from here. So 7, 8, progression. You don't know exactly how to get out of the situation, or exactly if you want to get out of it, or if you just need space. You're like, I just want change. I just want change. I'm not exactly sure what that change is yet, but I know that this right here is not working. Distant lover, not putting energy into connection. Energy vampire, not a good leader. Narcissistic. So there could be someone you're separated from. You could be wanting to gear up towards a new love. That this has been coming through my readings for a while, but I think it's just karmic energy. There's a lot of karmics trying to stop these new progressions towards a new divine feminine or a new divine masculine. I definitely feel that going on. I do feel like some of you have put the karmic in the corner, as in you're not really dealing with them. You're trying to get out of stuff. They're being clingy. They're being manipulative. And others of you, I do feel like you've kind of put someone else on the back burner for this karmic situation, that you're now realizing this karmic is like an energy leech. Tell me more about this karmic energy. Self-focus, can't see the bigger picture. So this is, in this connection, this masculine, to me, a masculine is coming forward, that they're with somebody very narcissistic, but they're very focused on work a lot of times. So they're kind of narcissistic in themselves, as they have a one-track mind with career here, and this other person that either you or somebody got into a relationship with just isn't driving with that. They don't understand this person's career drive. And I kind of feel like a mooch energy, like this king has got to work all the time to feed this queen. I don't know if it's status or money or both, but it's like constant sorry constant tug of war here. Able and ready to try to put themselves out there, but for selfish reasons. Ooh, okay, so mutual attraction, love, friendship. There is somebody here that you really like, and there's a connection here that's a level up for you. Some of you have a choice between real love and doing things a completely different way, leaving your comfort zone, or staying in something very artificial, 3D. It's already obtainable for you. I feel like it's already established, and it's easy to kind of feed that and grow that, even though this person is an energy vampire. They're money motivated. There's no love in that connection. So for some of you, it's like, do I choose this to you in your mind, or to this person's mind, unobtainable love because you're two different worlds apart, two different minds, two different life paths. Sorry, I'm channeling. And then I think you're so confused you don't know what to do. It's like you're so enthralled, you're intrigued by something, and it's making you realize that this thing that you're in is like shit. To be honest, this is what I'm getting so far. But you've been like throwing yourself into work, you've been feeding this relationship that isn't real. Even if it's in your head, even if it's like a situationship, it's not real, or it hasn't come into fruition. Trying to be smart about decisions, but too stuck in their head about things. Again, with 7, you're too stuck in your head about leaving your comfort zone, or someone is here. Listen, Aunt, I know this is your space, but thank you. Let's see if I get some details with my channeled cards. What's going on with you, the viewer? See if I can clean this message up a little bit. Moving boxes. So some of you are moving from something, moving on, moving to a new place, decluttering your life or home, moving to countries or cities. I think you are moving to be with someone else, or just moving on. Stubbed toe, there's that stuck energy. It's just throbbing now. You just keep running your toe into that same corner, and that's the karmic. Gypsy dancer. So you're going towards somebody who's a very single, very open, moves around a lot, or just has a lot going on. They could be traveling for work. This is a long distance person, or a long distance relationship. Would be long distance. This isn't somebody any with these moving boxes and gypsy, this isn't anyone near you. So you keep coming back to this connection. The white knight, you want to come in and save them. There's that heroism. Good-hearted, noble. You have good intentions with this person. This person has good intentions towards you. Stereo hearts. My heart's a stereo. Is that Maroon 5 song is playing in my head right now? You might want to check that out. But you could be getting repeating songs. 5D sending each other sides. You're communicating in 5D with this curious gypsy-like person. I kind of feel like it's a feminine for some of you. It doesn't have to be. Stubborn, ego-filled Aries. You've been stubborn about this because it's going to take a lot for you to go towards this, as far as moving, leaving karmics. You guys are very different, I feel. This person could be stubborn as well. But I think you are, with this Aries, you are determined to get this. You're determined to fight for this. I heard now. So maybe you had an opportunity with this person and maybe you didn't take it. You could have taken something that was a little bit easier for you, or would help your career in some way. Nervous Nelly, Miss Workaholic, the Answer Key, Explore, and Sun. Okay. So I think you're very nervous. You have all these nerves. I think this person is such a free spirit, and it's so captivating. Oh, hiccups. Captivating to you. This person's throwing themselves at work, and so are you. There's mirroring energy. It's like you're not putting, you have all this love and time and attention and stuff to put in towards each other, but you're not. You're kind of putting it in your careers. This is crazy. But I think you're both realizing, or will be realizing soon, that this connection is solid, even though it's a little bit whimsical, even though it's from two different worlds. I heard when worlds collide. Ah, these songs in my head. Who is this from? There's a couple songs with collide. There's like You and I Collide, Two Worlds Collide, Colliding, something like that. don't know. Google the lyrics, you'll get a couple songs, I'm sure. But yeah, you're getting the answers, or you're coming in to give this person the answers, especially if you've been in a karmic situation or they've been in a karmic situation. They're coming in to give you the answers. But you got a good, happy, this is a yes. You're getting the yes that you need. Yes, this person will move towards you, or yes, you'll move towards them, or yes, it'll work, or yes, it's coming together, whatever your question was. Yes, with the whimsical one that you're interested in. I feel like you're going to explore this. You might travel together. This might start as a work thing for some of you. Let's get some more. What is this connection about? A new earth. So yeah, you are always meant to find each other when it was a bit unobtainable. And it's because you both needed to teach each other what was obtainable. This world that we live in, this fucking matrix, is what you make of it. So if you believe it's unobtainable, it's going to be unobtainable. When you start thinking, you know what, it's a little bit crazy, but I think that I can make this work, and you put that energy into I know this is going to work, you will make it work. You can make anything work, no matter the impossibility of it. You are the master of your sea. And I feel like your seas are merging together. You might be like the Baltic Sea, what the fuck? Baltic Sea, and this person is like the Atlantic Ocean, and just like together. Two things that don't normally go together are colliding here. I feel like this new earth energy is kind of like all the buzz in the world, like new earth, new revolution, something about the future here that you're supposed to do together with that. You could have a life purpose, life path together. Could be a twin flame situation. Breath of the cosmos. My will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. You both been a bit stubborn and how this is coming together, and you want to be really ready. This is divine timing. You are going to have a new start, but you need to let go and relinquish control to the universe. Earth, yeah, you need to ground yourself. Get out in nature. Put your feet on the ground. Breathe. It's so freeing. The crate serving, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love, fighting with them karmics. You're fighting for this connection. You're literally going through hell, or might have to go through hell to get to this person, or vice versa. But this is a fight that you're both gearing up for. Rejection, not interested. You are rejecting this karmic, that fakeness. You're stepping out of, like, to be honest, this karmic is being a shithead. They're just being a straight up shitball. Again, another yes. Fighting all the time. Things getting dangerous or violent. Yes, leave the karmic. Like, how many more signs does Spirit need to give you? This person is vicious. They have like their talons in you, collective, and they are gripping for dear life, just ripping down your back because you're not interested anymore. Too fucking bad for them. You got shit to do. Don't drop to their levels. Watch yourself, because this one's a bit crazy. Just do what you gotta do to keep them at bay and keep doing what you gotta do. I think you just needed to know if you're doing the right thing, leaving this karmic, and you got yes twice. Yeah, going on dates, hitting it off, connection. Yeah, you're turning away from fake. You want real. You want to know what this gypsy-like thing is, and you're going for it. Gemini energy, again, the Lovers card. Multiple personalities or moods, destined partnership. Lovers, twin flames. You are twin flames, but you have this, like, bipolar ass motherfucker X on you. Or this person could, too. It's just like this. There's a lot of people trying to stop this, but don't you worry. It's a destined partnership. Contracts, marriage. You either are in this and this is what you're working on getting out of, but at the same time, I think you're working on a proposal for this secret crush. You want to marry this one. This one over here, this mystical one. Rumor mill, gossip, smear campaign, tall tales. But there's that karmic though. Telling lies about your person or about you. Blackmail energy. Ugh. Listen, karma's gonna eat this person alive because this is a destined partnership. And you can't mess with divine will or divine timing. So if God or whatever you believe in wants you with someone, they're going to force tower you away from this person, which I feel is happening. And every time they come at you with those talons, the God is going to their booty, okay? Because you got shit to do. So just keep your eyes on the prize. Don't feed into this karmic energy. Don't add to the war. You want to fight for this other connection, put your energy and time into that. Let this one go themselves, collective. Dream meetings. You've been meeting the secret crush in your dream. Romance, wine and dine, falling in love. Yeah. You're about to have this epic romance with this new person. I just see you like traveling, eating out, laughing. I see sweatpants, like watching movies, but it's like a hotel room. So I don't know if you are like traveling a lot with this person or it's that back and forth because you're from two different places, but I see it working. I feel like it's only gonna grow. Like every new relationship is always like, we're in love, but I don't feel like that fades for you here. That's what I'm trying to convey. It's not a honeymoon phase that diminishes like it did with this other one. I think this other karmic, you started off very hot and heavy, had good sex, had traveled together, was having fun, but there was really no meat there to make it last. There's meat over here to make it last. And not to confuse too much because most 99.9% of you are leaving someone. However, that 1% of you that are married and have become different people and did the work and someone's not a narcissistic person anymore, I do see your relationship working out. I always put that out there. But let me be very clear, that's the 1%. If your fucking karmic is a psycho, I'm not talking about you. We are separated and in therapy. So yes, you are separated from a karmic or you're separated from this person. Different cultures. Yeah, I think that might be true for both. You might have, I don't know. For some of you, I feel like you married someone from the same place because it was common, it was interesting enough to be safe and you could control it. Whereas you got this other lover from a different place with like a totally free spirit and you would have no control here, and that's scary. And you picked the safer option. You might have children with this person and you're trying to work it out for the kids, but ultimately I do see you going towards this adventure because adventure is in your soul. Others of you, I feel like you married someone from also a very different culture and that became overbearing. Like their culture was overbearing and suffocating to you, your personality, your life, your career, and it's just too much and it might have caused a rift here. Because like think about it, cultural views go down from, sorry, I have ants everywhere. Cultural views go down from like what you eat to how you raise your kids, and that can cause a lot of fights, especially, you know, you're both the parent and you both have ideas of how your kid's life should be, and sometimes that religious stuff and culture stuff can get in the way and cause conflict. Lurker, false fake profile name. So some of you, your karmic person is literally lurking on your new crush if they know who it is or they found out. But I think some of you are lurking on this gypsy spirits page, just trying to get answers. Invest in yourself. I think that's what you're doing now. I think you're just focusing on calm, cool, collected. What do I really want? Because you have these two big forces, these two big decisions weighing on you. First time having sex, amazing, earth-shocking. So yeah, either this already happened and you can't get enough of this person now, or this is gonna happen with this new person. You have sex with this person, you are dead. You don't need it from anywhere else. Hard work paying off, investments paying out well, wish fulfillment, payout success. I do feel like something in your career space is also going to be taking off, but this like new person in your life is going to add to that. There's a lot of love and work stuff here. Look based arm candy. I think that's what you picked the first time. You might also think this gypsy person would be good arm candy, or someone that's concerned about being just arm candy here. Someone's an empath, whether it's you or your person. Bad juju with that karmic sun, and bad juju to your empathic, I feel like, light worker person. Taurus energy. This could, for some of you, is the karmic. Somebody you are married to, it is Taurus season, so this could be happening now. Or you're dealing with a Taurus who's being very stubborn and money based. But marriage keeps coming out. So I think some of you are in a marriage, separated, in therapy, trying to work that out, but have this giant crush. Karmic using kids against you or your person. So you want to move on. Okay. It's, to me, this energy is you're not in counseling to save it. You're in counseling to figure out how you're going to divide your assets, like I felt in the beginning of the reading. What are we doing about these kids? So you have somebody that you have kids with, a marriage, investment, live with them long term, families know each other, whatever it is, it's a mess. It is a fucking mess. I'm sorry, boo-boo. Yeah, it's just about sex with this person. It was never real. It was just passion and physical and fun. Yeah, so let that shit go. That wasn't a real love. It wasn't a real connection. It really wasn't. I think you're realizing it with this crush. You're about to hit it big, or somebody's hitting it big here in the money department. Fitness, health journey, body image. I think some of you are getting yourself ready for this person as far as your body, but I feel like your person that you're crushing on could be looking good, having this glow up, working on their body. What do we need to know about this connection at this time? Water, that came out in the beginning. You have these deep emotions, but this water talks about cleansing. Do some water rituals, because I do feel like your karmic is putting out bad juju and just doing bad shit. So cleansing, clearing your energy and your space would be very helpful for you. And yeah, you're transforming. This is a time of stillness for you. I don't think you're going one way or the other. Right now, you're just figuring out what you want, grounding and centering yourself, and that's where your answers are going to be found, which is good. Yeah. Joy is coming for you. You transform when you follow your truth, and your truth is you're in something that's very nasty and fake and not beneficial to you. Whether you go towards that other person or not, that's still going to be true. It's eating you alive. I think you've struggled time and time again to make this shit work, and it's just like stub toe energy. You keep ramming your head into the wall and getting nowhere with this person, and it's not gonna change there. Yeah, you could be a star, you could be Aquarius, but there is that glow up moment, hitting it big in your workspace. I do see power couple energy, but with the newer person. You need to accept that it's okay to look. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You are a very motivated person as far as your career, and you have a status you want to reach. And I think that this person, that this crush, can do that for you, but you also love them. You can have both worlds. You can have a power couple and do a career space and, be this public image, but you can also be a real couple behind closed doors too. Like, it's not one or the other, and I think this is where you're tripping your mind up. It's either going to be a public relationship and fake at home, or it's fake at home and good in public. No, it can be good in public and it can be good at home, but it has to be the right person. And I think that's what you're seeing most. I think this is what you wanted with your first pick. Is the person you got into something with. You wanted this type of life, and you had this image in your mind, and to you it was going to work. But we can't bend people and the earth to our will. You have to relinquish control. That person never really was the right fit for you. It was just comfortable. You've grown from this person. You've grown so much from when you met this person. You're a completely different person than you want completely different things than before, and that's okay. You're gonna grow and evolve. Like, don't berate yourself because you fell out of love, or you fell out of love with your initial plan. Your plan changes, and that's what you're awakening to. That you are the master of your sea. You can control your life. You can control your destiny. You can decide what you're doing for a living and who you're doing it with. It doesn't have to fit for everybody else. It just has to fit for you. This is letting go of needing approval, needing permission. Anything else we need to know for this connection, Spirit? Something that could have happened in winter or will happen in winter. The answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. Some of you are going to be conceiving a child, I heard, with this new person, or having one, or you will close out this marriage in winter. Tell me more about winter. What do we need to know? Yeah, some of you are going to have a son this winter, or making one, and I feel like somebody in your life, whoever gets pregnant, you or this other person, is going to have a little bit of trouble with meat while they're pregnant. I don't know why I'm getting that, but grasshopper. That talks about wisdom. Oh my God, children, yeah, yes. You might already have children, but you're going to have a son with this new person. They're going to have trouble with meat. I don't know why we're getting this stuff. So if you are the man, right, and you get this person pregnant, every time they eat meat, they're getting sick. Remember this reading. Be like, you know what? You should stay off meat until you're more solid in the pregnancy, because I think meat's making you sick. Eat more greens. Get that iron in that baby. Side note. Express your individuality. You're going to be safe to be yourself with this person. And this person is very expressive in their own right. They're very unique. They're very different. They have their own style. You have your own style. You're going to dress your way. They're going to dress their way. It's going to fucking work somehow. I don't know how. To me, you're very, very different people, and you're very quirky in your own right. And it's so cute together. And I feel like that's how people... you're also going to have very expressive babies. I don't know. I don't know why I'm seeing a little girl with like her hands on the hip, like, I don't want to wear that, Dad. Like, just super attitude. Like, but it's because they're strong and like, look, you're a strong, fierce personality. This new person that you're gonna have a baby with is strong, fierce personality. You are gonna have a strong, fierce baby. She's gonna go up in kindergarten and be like, don't talk to me like that. I will call my mom. I will call my dad. Yeah, I know my worth. You don't talk to me like that at like 6. They're gonna toot on that one, but in a good way. Debt paid off. You are gonna come out of debt here. Any karmic issues with money, it's all gonna be cleared. But this is like a spiritual debt. Like, you've been so overtaxed in emotions, and this person coming in is gonna free you. This is real love. You're gonna, like, literally both be obsessed with your children. Like, you're not gonna be able to get enough. Like, I see a boy and a girl here. So whoever's in the masculine energy, that boy's gonna look after you. Look like you. I don't know why I'm feeling like the personalities will be opposite. So like the son will actually be like the mom, and the daughter will actually be like the dad, but the daughter looks like the mom and the son looks like the dad. If that makes sense. So I just see like this really sassy boss little girl, like, running the playground, like mob boss shit. You might want to prepare for this little girl. I don't know why. I'm just getting like this boss baby. Like, and I feel like she's just so smart. otherworldly is what I'm getting. And the minute she's born, you two are gonna realize this. Like, this baby is an angel. She's like a little angel baby. Just how people are drawn to her. Like, literally stopping in the halls to look at your kid. They might be really beautiful too. Or just like aesthetically perfect Gerber baby. You know, I'm just getting these vibes. And the son, I feel like, is very artistic. Very, very shy. I just feel like he's the one that hides behind mom's leg and just like, you know, he's gonna be very sensitive, but I think he comes out for dad. Like, dad can get him out of his shell, but I feel like you're gonna have this vibrant boss baby girl, and you're gonna have this very shy boy who's like such a lover. But I think he might be an empath here. Oh no, B. I'm taking 5. No, Bumble. Okay, I'm back. Mr. Bumble isn't aggressive. They're just curious. So I just was gonna let him do his thing. I'm allergic to bees, guys. I'm scared of them. Yeah, patience with this daughter. She's gonna test your limits. I think that's her. I don't know why maybe they're twins. Cause I just see the girl taking the boy's hand. The world needs the boy's sweetness, and the world needs this girl's. And together, like they're a dynamic duo. So have patience with this little boss baby. I feel like she's just ahead of her time. She'll mellow out when she's like probably closer to like 10. She won't be so like, but I feel like from 5 to 10, she's just gonna be a sassafras. She's gonna have a lot of questions. She's gonna rage against the machine. Like, I don't like these rules. I'm gonna change them because I don't like it. Like, you're being warned. Like, this kid. But it's because she's gonna change the world. I just see her like growing up to be one of them powerful ass attorneys or something that can like out argue everybody in the room. And then I see this boy just like being a massive healer. Like a massive healer, but it's with his voice, like a musician or something. But he's gonna need a lot of nurturing, this boy. Dietary change. Oh my God. So yeah, maybe, I don't know why I'm getting all this shit. Your wish is granted. You might have to go off meat to make this baby, to be honest. Or somebody's adapting to, yeah, easy does it. It's gonna be a rough pregnancy because these two are so fucking gifted. This is why you're being warned so much about the pregnancy. It's gonna be sick. Sick, 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 sick. My mom was fucking horribly sick. She had me 2 months early almost. Her body just went through it because I am a powerful psychic medium. I think it really does make a difference when you have gifted children. It does, because you're making something so powerful. It takes so much of your energy, and I know people think that's crazy, but I'm telling you, these kids, they're gonna be work to make because they're gonna do work on this earth. Spiritual teacher, exactly. That's what these kids are gonna do. I feel like the daughter's gonna take on the legal world, and the son is just gonna be a musician that just like writes music that makes people weep and heal. Perfect timing. The babies are gonna come at perfect timing. This relationship's gonna come in at perfect timing. Everything's clicking into place. Just bear with it. Let go of that karmic. Let go of all the things that no longer serve you and limiting beliefs, and step into your power and step into the realization that you're supposed to marry someone different. If you're marrying someone just like you, it can get very boring, you know, but it can also work at the same time. I just think for you, this difference is going to create these kids that you're meant to create, but you're also going to be genuinely happy together, like genuine partners. You're gonna hold it the fuck down. I see power couple energy with some famous babies for some of you. I don't get it, but that's what I see. You're making some, I kind of think some of you are having boy-girl twins, or you're gonna have them pretty close together. I do feel like the boy might be older, as in come out first, but the daughter acts like the protector. She's a fierce mama jamma. She's not even here yet, and I'm already feeling her energy. Like, you gotta be careful what you tell this kid, because one, they're gonna remember it, and remember what I said about the attorney. So say you say something to your kid, this kid, like, if you don't eat your vegetables, it's gonna stunt your growth. Well, 2 weeks are gonna go by. You're gonna have a half a plate of vegetables, whether you're out to eat at home. She's gonna be like, you need to eat your vegetables, Mom, Dad, because if you don't, it's gonna stunt your growth. And then you're gonna be like, I'm already done growing. And she's gonna be like, when do I stop growing so that I can stop eating my vegetables too? Sassy sarcasm. She's just gonna like be one of them kids that acts like the adult when other kids are around. She might have a difficult time making friends because she's such a powerful personality. She's like overbearing a little bit. But remember, it's all to gear her for her purpose of taking on people. And like, I think she's going to be an attorney, and she's going to change the Constitution. Can I just say that? Your daughter is going to change the fucking Constitution and the way the country works that actually helps people. And to do that, one, she's a female, so she's got to be tougher than the men. And two, she's got to out-argue everybody. So she's going to come out arguing. Just keep in mind, in those frustrated moments when she's arguing you into a corner, one day she's going to be arguing the devil in the corner, and she's going to win. She's just practicing on you. And nurture that little boy, because something about his emotions, when he feels loved, when he feels nourished, is when his empathic abilities come out. When he like clams up when he's scared and doesn't trust people, goes into a ball, and it's up to Mom and Dad to teach him to stay out of that ball, or he'll be in that ball most of his life. He's very scared of the world, this boy. He's got a lot of phobias because he died a lot of times. This one is coming back with past lives. I find that kids who are fearful of a lot of things have died a lot. So nurture that little boy when he says, Mommy, I'm scared of fire. You probably died by fire before. Or it says, Mommy, I'm scared of lightning. I don't want to get struck by lightning. And how would he even know that? It's because he probably got struck by lightning. You just hug him and say, it's not going to happen this time. It's okay. I got you. Nurture. He has so many phobias, and he's so scared. And he doesn't like being away from Dad, is what I literally just heard. I don't know. I feel like Dad is a musician too, or will understand his musical. Like, the only way for this boy to get out of his shell is to play music. Something about Dad there. Exactly. Explore that, Dad, if you're watching. Anyway, I love you guys. I gotta get to stepping. I'm gonna go to the store and get stuff for dinner, and then I'm just gonna read. I might actually do a little walk. I want to do a mindful message before we leave. Just want to get moving. Today is technically my cleaning day, because I normally go back to work on Monday, but I'm not. I'm going back to work on Tuesday, so I'm doing half my cleaning today and half my cleaning tomorrow, because my apartment is a hot fucking mess. It's been stop and go all week. I got piles of laundry I need to do. I got dishes in my sink. I had let myself go this week. I'm like, fuck it! It's Memorial Day! I'll do it later! But all week, though. Can't be doing that. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope this is helpful. See you later. Bye.